If you haven't realized already, we're in an auto rifle meta with guns like the Prosecutor and Summoner absolutely dominating the list of most used weapons. But what if I told you that you're sleeping on an auto rifle that can reach 100 range, a 0.67 second TTK, with virtually no recoil, and it's fully craftable, so you can get this thing guaranteed. Yes, the Abyss Defiant, the craftable Crotus End auto rifle, can destroy people from 40 meters of range, and I've been going on some ridiculous streaks with it. It has so many benefits that all synergize together. It reaches 100 range without a range masterwork, yep, you heard that right. It gets a perfectly vertical 100 recoil direction without wasting the barrel. It has a damage perk which in my eyes is superior to kill clip as it lasts for way longer and achieves the same thing. And it also has the best consistency perk in the game right now, Zen Moment, which makes every single fully automatic weapon in the game an absolute laser beam. And to top it off, it's solo, which means it synergizes with the artifact perks this season like Flint Striker, so you can easily achieve Radiant in PvP and make the weapon even deadlier. And if you didn't realize, 450 RPM auto rifles, the precision auto rifles, are already on the chopping block, as admittedly they are slightly overperforming, but even without this nerf, the Abyss Defiant was absolutely shredding in the lobbies I was in. The Abyss is a slightly longer range option, so if you're someone who prefers that kind of playstyle, especially for that initial pick before your damage perk kicks in, then this is going to be the weapon for you in this meta. So let's go over my god roll. I've crafted mine with Hammerforged Rifling, Ricochet Rounds, Enhanced Zen Moment, Enhanced Sword Logic with a Handling Masterwork. And with that, the gun achieves a godly 100 range, which is nearly 40 meters of range, which is pretty absurd. So let me start with the perks. In that first column, there are only two real standout options for PvP. The first is Heal Clip, which after the recent buff now heals for a whopping 120 HP in PvE after reloading after a kill, or 60 HP in PvP, and is absolutely fantastic for going on streaks with. The only issue is that in the first column for Abyss, it has probably the single most important perk for consistency nowadays, on a fully automatic weapon at least. Especially for my controller brethren out there, and that's Zen Moment, which reduces visual weapon shake, reduces reticle bounce, and provides flinch resistance with each hit up to 5 stacks. After a couple of hits, literally any auto rifle is going to be a laser beam. So for the consistency, especially at those longer ranges, Zen Moment is an absolute must in my eyes. And because of Zen Moment, I can get away with not putting a stability masterwork on the gun as well. I can go with handling to make it feel more snappy as I swap between my shotgun and primary back and forth a lot. In that second column, there's quite a few good PvP options. Target lock is always going to catch people's eyes, but on this archetype of auto rifle, it's a complete trap. Avoid target lock. Optimally, Abyss Defiance takes 6 headshots or 0.83 seconds to kill a tier 7 to 10 Resilience Guardian, or 5 headshots in one body for a tier 6 or under Guardian. Target lock doesn't shift the TTK, and it only makes the gun guarantee that 5 headshot one body kill for the exact same 0.83 second TTK across all resilience levels. It just doesn't do that much for this gun in my eyes to warrant worth running it. Eye of the Storm is a fantastic dueling perk which increases accuracy and stability as your health gets lower, but in all honesty, Zen Moment literally carries this thing. You do not need any more consistency perks on this thing. And then we move on to the 2 damage perks, Kill Clip and Sword Logic. Kill Clip provides a 25% damage bonus after a kill, but only does so for 5 seconds or 5.5 seconds when enhanced. This reduces the TTK to 0.67 seconds across the board, and it takes 5 headshots to achieve this for any Guardian above tier 8 resilience. Sword Logic provides a varying damage buff depending on how many stacks you get, but in Crucible at least, against Guardians you always get 2 stacks of Sword Logic from a kill, which is a 20% damage buff, which also reduces the TTK to 0.67 seconds across the board, but you require those 5 headshots for any Guardian above 3 resilience. Although Kill Clip is slightly more forgiving, especially in those middle tiers of resilience, against higher resilience Guardians you aren't going to notice any difference in that 5% damage difference. Sword Logic lasts for 8.5 seconds when enhanced, which is so much more than Kill Clip, and it's refreshed instantly on a kill, and it doesn't require a reload, so you can mow down multiple enemies without taking your finger off the trigger. Sword logic is absolutely the play here to add some lethality to the weapon. And then to add to this Radiant, which can be easily achieved with consistent headshots with Flint Striker this season, we can make Abyss Defiant with sword logic procs even more forgiving at all resilience levels so you don't require 100% crits. So all in all, try out the Abyss Defiant. It's basically the longer range version of all the auto rifles you're currently dominating with, and it's still just as deadly. And the best thing is, it's free to play and it does not require you to grind out trials or farm the prophecy dungeon for a god roll. If you enjoyed what I talked about today, remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Destiny videos, both PvP and PvE. I'm Mr. Ronit, and that's it for today. Peace out, guys.